It's his first time.
Let's take it easy on him. Let's take it easy on him.
That's what she's.
He been here before.
Not on Thursdays.
All right.
Yeah,
So let's go ahead.
Experience.
Let's go ahead and get the show going.
Let's do it.
Get ready for takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're listening to Look Who's Ranting Now with your host, the baddest man in the podcast land, Artiste Colon.
Y'all ever heard of that guy?
Somewhat.
I don't know.
Things.
That was a good one. With that be me, y'all. Welcome to the Thursday night show. We're going to get you right back in, CJ. Welcome to Thursday night show. It's your host, Artiste Colon. And of course, joining me tonight and every single Thursday night is blood of my blood, my mom and sister son. It's Mr. Bowman, that thing. How you doing, boy?
I'm doing good. What's up? How you doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain, man. Can't complain.
Up?
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. When it's up, it's stuck. According to Calm. No doubt. Period. There you go. You know who said that? Like a bug. Social media extraordinaire. Holds us down on TikTok. She manages a TikTok live. All the clips are posted by Like a Bug. She keeps us afloat even when we're off. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you.
Shout out to every one of us. We are awesome.
We're a good group.
We are a good group. And I love being here. And being a part of it.
Thank you.
But you know I got to do my
That's it. Signature, of course. And of course, the fourth horseman here tonight. Razman in the building to hold it down. What's going on, dog?
Hey, what's up?
Knee high from the tree high. Happy to be here. Happy to be
here watching that game on the phone, I think.
Yeah, not yet. You know, you can't
crank it up, though.
Yeah, you already know, man. And it's Lakers gear, big Lakers fan here. I love that. You know what I'm saying? And of course, CJC joining us from Tuesday nights. This is his first time joining us. Go ahead and unmute yourself so we can hear from you, CJ.
Tuesday, what are you talking about? I always be here.
That's what I'm saying.
Last week I was on Podbean and I won the $5. That's what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
On Tuesday for like maybe a year. It's crazy.
Yo,
blame it on the alcohol.
Blame it on that.
No,
let me blame it on the
bro,
alcohol.
we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Not everybody seems to appreciate you. But
you see how
those of us appreciate
you. Appreciate it. It's like it's not the first time on Thursday. Like, what you mean?
I think it's your first time.
You said I won your money last week. What you talking about?
ACJC, it's your first time on Thursday through Twitter.
That's what I meant.
Through Twitter.
He left that part out, but that's what he meant to say.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
through
so,
Twitter.
That ain't what he meant.
We're incorporating something different.
Don't say, you don't want to be.
You say it. Hey, light me up tonight. It's nostalgia night anyway. Y'all go ahead and get at me. Go ahead and get at me.
All right, y'all take it easy on here. That's my cousin. All right, chill out.
Now listen, during trending topics, which we're about to get into, somebody decided to get at the whole black community and had a lot to say and listen, stood 10 toes down. We talk about that on the show a lot. We hear that from Karma and whatnot, but definitely let's jump on into trending topics so you can hear what this person had to say.
Let's get this party started. You know what time it is. It's time for trending topics on Look Who's Ranting Now.
Man.
You can always follow Look Who's Ranting Now on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, and everywhere else you get your podcasts.
It's one of my favorite beats, so y'all know what time it is. It's time for Trending Topics, where we cover things that have happened over the past week. And of course, this past week has been no different than any other, except one man versus one Cam. Don't you try to COVID me. Don't you do me like that. You know, it's just a cough. You know, I know a guy. Listen, if you cough around him, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's father. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody's father. If you cough around him, he's sending you to the doctor immediately.
Yeah.
He will book your appointment and
For you.
everything. I'm telling you. Be like, listen, it's a clinic right in there. You know, you might want to go get yourself checked out. You know, might have the vid, man. Get away from it. What's going on, Mr. Eli, the sock plug? But listen, right now we're about to jump into trending topics where one man decided to stand against the whole world. And we got that clip for y'all. You'll recognize his voice.
See, this is the thing, Charleston. Like, I think everything that you're saying has some truth to it. It's just the delivery. You standing. There's no denying that you're standing for and by your people.
Well, here's the thing. When you're addressing evil, you can't worry about the delivery. When you're looking at the conditions of our community, you can't worry about the evil when you got kids that kill kids and say we smoking on Tuka. See, they wasn't worried about the delivery when these kids in Chicago were talking about smoking on Tuka. Mm-hmm. They weren't worried about the delivery. I ain't got no manners for no slut. I'm gonna put my thumb in her butt. The delivery? I like girls kissing girls where I'm from, and that's on the radio. Girls on girls, that's promoting lesbianism to my daughter as we driving to school. This song they playing with Drake. Y'all worried about the delivery? These niggas talking about killing each other. They really, that nigga Thug said, nigga, I shot at your mama. You don't mention me no more. He really shot that nigga mama. And y'all worried about my delivery? These niggas are confessing to murders on songs. And y'all worried about my delivery? The conditions of black sucking them, talking about booty hole. Y'all worried about my delivery? Come on, don't be hypocrites, black people. Y'all can't listen to this music if y'all so caught up in my delivery. Don't do me like that. And the way y'all snap and pop y'all pussy to this music, the way y'all kill and drill to this music, don't trip about my delivery. I talk like that to get my point across. Because when I wasn't talking like that, wearing a bow tie, y'all wasn't paying me no attention. And I was going to the Supreme Court, changing laws and legislations in this country. I was working with over 50 U.S. congressional members, from Ted Cruz to Mark Rubio, Senator John Cornyn. I was on the front page of the American Bar Association Journal. I had done a study with News 21, Walter Cronkite School of Journalism. Y'all wasn't paying attention then. So nigga, I gave y'all what y'all want. Ignorant motherfucking nigga that talk like them rappers. Now y'all listening. Now y'all paying attention, huh? I got y'all attention, checkmate. Now let me tell y'all what y'all need to hear. We fucked up as a race of people since y'all so caught up into my delivery. 5% of children now are catching HIV from ages 13 to 21. What y'all worried about? 85% of the new chlamydia, all the new cases are teenagers. What y'all so caught up about? Nigga, only 35% of most kids in inner cities can read on or above their grade level. What the fuck are y'all talking about? These kids can't read. Come on, my nigga. So we gonna be real, let's be real. I'm not bashing the black woman in her BBLs. I'm not bashing the black woman because she wearing eyelashes. I'm not fucking with the sister because she got too many baby daddies. I'm addressing men. Just like we abandoned no justice, no peace for George Floyd. Are we still mad about George Floyd? Are we still mad about police shooting? Is that why we not kneeling no more? Are we still boycotting the NFL? What happened to all these things? What happened? Nigga, because I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice while y'all stuck on my delivery. I'm still mad why ain't now motherfucker tore up the country behind Tamir Rice. Baby Tamir Rice at that. Since we so in tune.
Woo. Mic drop.
Wow.
He could have ripped his lapel off right then. Threw it at Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? If he had the bear mace with him. Because Cam Newton's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw nothing that you can't, you know what I'm saying? Don't write a check your ass can't cash. Cam Newton's a big dude. But if he had something on you, he could have threw his lapel mic straight at him. He came with a banger. He was honest. I want to know from y'all, from the listeners, and of course from those here in the studio, how many of y'all feel like there was a lie in there?
I wouldn't know lie.
There was no lie. I actually heard all 3 hours of the interview twice. So,
I ain't gonna lie, I can't listen to that fool that long.
Hell no.
Because listen, 3 minutes later he'll say some stuff
exactly.
that listen, I can't play his whole thing because he
but
wild.
then, like, it was like a difference. It was like it was like you were looking at an educated guy who schooled a child when it came to like Cam. Cam's gonna look back at this interview and learn so much. Like Charleston was talking to him and educating him on so many things he wasn't catching. He was still like not even catching on. I'm like, dang, he gonna look back at this interview and said, this was one of my best interviews ever. But it was like a difference in this interview.
Big difference. Thanks, CJ. Thanks for chiming in there.
Thanks for listening to it. Somebody
Definitely.
had to make it through it.
Yeah.
Hell no. You watched for both of us.
Yeah,
One of those
I did like 3 days. One day, 1 hour. The next day, another hour. Then like all separate 1 hour days and stuff.
Got you. I feel you, man. Listen, I seen another portion of the interview where Charleston White was talking to Cam Newton, and he was talking about not getting involved in domestic disputes. Because Cam was like, man, if I see you hit a woman or whatever, I'm finna jump in. You know what I'm saying? As a man, I'm putting hands on you. He said, now one of our mamas gonna be somewhere crying. He said, don't get it. Charleston White said, wow, dude. He said, don't get into nothing.
Super wild.
Yeah, because he's like, yo, if you see me hitting a woman or another man hitting a woman, he said, don't get involved. Because he said, that man, he might be willing to die over it. You know what I'm saying? Or kill over it. Anybody that's willing to die over something is what damn sure willing to kill. Most people are willing to kill over something, like as far as talking. A lot of folks ain't willing to die though.
Right.
Over nothing.
If I seen him pull out a gun, I mind my own business.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
listen, lady.
Because you ain't willing. Exactly. Because you ain't
get on out the way.
Willing to die over the you know what I'm saying? Over somebody else's thing, and they end up back with them or whatever. That's a whole different topic. And not advocating domestic violence. Just got to throw that out there and whatnot. But it is like a situation where you do got to think about that. You do got to think and be concerned about your surroundings and stuff like that. But I don't think he told one lie.
I can say for the DV, for me personally, like I've told y'all before, my husband, I told him, you see something going on, call the cops and you keep it moving, because what you're not gonna do is get involved and then you get in trouble and you go to jail or you end up dead. We don't have a problem.
Right. Which I feel you on.
I'm gonna speak on Charleston. I completely agree. This is the Charleston that I completely agree with. And listen, and I understand that whole delivery thing, because listen, niggas won't let you be won't let you be nice about it, because the whole time you got a nigga saying all kind of crazy stuff to you. So I mean, I guess you got to talk back to the nigga in the nigga's language. I guess I don't know.
But
We are live on TikTok.
Like to get it off of the DV thing, because that was a separate clip. Just going back to the whole, him standing against the black community in the sense of like them being hypocrites.
He's
for saying
holding us
that
accountable.
That his delivery is wrong, but you can listen to Sexy Red in the car with your kids.
Absolutely.
And you're not worried about their delivery.
With your kids laughing and having a
good time. Like, you can dance to this music, whoop this trick, kill that hoe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But his delivery is foul.
So
let's not be hypocrites.
So I recently saw a post. There's this girl. I think it was a skit, but it was a teacher, and she was talking about. She was basically doing an example of what they're dealing with now as far as calling, and basically saying, hey, your kid is acting up in class, and then the mama, instead of saying anything about the child, the mama was like, oh, y'all can't control him. Oh, you can't get him, just no accountability.
No accountability for the child themselves.
For the child, or for herself as a parent. Mm-hmm. It was just like, oh, I sent him to school so y'all can do that and da. And then the folks in the comments got in there and was like, nah, that ain't right. Don't put this business out like that. I mean, it was a skit, so they just took it as like it was real. They was like, I don't put this business out like that. This teacher's unprofessional. And I'm sitting here like, I was like, nah. So you send your child to school to learn, not to act a fool, not to be acting up. And then they even pushed back on me, and I was like, it said some stuff about, because somebody said, is the child bad? I said, yeah, the child's bad. I said, the child's not bad. They don't learn, they don't teach the way that black kids can. I said, nah, that's an excuse. We can't do that. And the other thing is, I said, if you allowing this child to act any type of way now, if you allowing it now, then what's to stop him from doing it later?
Listen,
know what
you
I'm saying?
can't rein them in later.
Yeah,
But
you
like
can't.
a bug, you was making a point real quick. What you got?
I was gonna say, I do agree with him in the sense of the hip hop. I don't know all of his stance that well, but if I'm going off of what he's saying, like how he was trying to make change and he did changes and he was doing it for our community, but no one wanted to listen to him, no one paid him attention. Then as soon as he started acting, he was like saying the things how he said it. His delivery all of a sudden is a problem. He's like, nah, it wasn't. It's not a problem when everyone else do it. So yes, we do have a hypocrisy thing in our community, and we're so hypocritical because we will attack someone from our own community with the quickness, ready to get them fired, ready to do all that shit just to go around and do the same shit they were doing, but then they don't want nobody to come after y'all.
Exactly.
It's crazy to me, but
it's a lot of hypocrisy in our community for whatever reason.
But if that's the only way he can get to reach out to our community and be like, hey, if this is the only delivery that can get reached out, I mean, are you mad? The numbers show.
No one was interviewing him when he was on the cover of that, business journal.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we didn't care as far as the people.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the show now as far as a topic from his antics.
Exactly.
So he was like, I had to give y'all the food that y'all would, recognize, that you would pay attention to.
Come on.
You know what and it's sad that it's always got to be like that. CJ got his hand up on Twitter Spaces. I'm gonna let you close this out, and then we're gonna jump into trivia.
He had a lot of gems in that, like that's why I say you guys got one thing he did say. He's like, I'm not for my people, I'm for my kind. And I was like, what do you mean by? He said, like, my people. That my people do this to us, like us, we hurt each other, we do this to each other, we do that to each other. My kind, he said, it's like when you're looking for your certain kind, that's like my kind is people that's understand, people that's like this or that. It's like looking for your kind amongst your people, and those are my people. That's why I'm not looking for my people, I'm looking for my kind. And I'm 3 years into Charles White. One thing I could say about him, like he said, when it comes to his stuff, he understands what clout is. He said the more clout you have, the more attention you grasp. And he said people got to understand and distinguish between the real Charleston White and the character Charleston White. And he said, I used to watch Dave Chappelle, and I used to see the skits and how much attention Dave Chappelle got. The world was watching Dave Chappelle. And I knew that the characters he played is what made Dave Chappelle renowned. He said, so the character Charleston White, when I'll say ignorant things, I'll say stuff like that. People are like, oh, did he just say he beat a woman? He said, but when you look me up, I never beat a woman. I never got arrested for that. He said, oh, did he say he was shooting life? But he said, when you look at my folders and everything, my police degree, I never got found. I never got things like that. He said, these are things that said that as long as I'm on clout, people are gonna say, let me go check out a Charleston White video, and they're gonna learn so much from the great things he did say. And he said that might bring some type of change.
Man, no doubt. Definitely. Charleston White is definitely one of those pulverizing figures that or polarizing, you know what I'm saying, where he can be, a philosopher at times and then a fool, and it's the fool, unfortunately, that gets all the attention. But he acknowledges that, and he uses the fool so that he can drop in a little bit of philosophy and some knowledge on people.
Sometimes he just acting a fool. He do a lot of. If I showed you some Charleston White stuff, you'd be like, it can't be the same person. Like,
that's the fool.
He does a lot of just. It don't even almost make sense.
I was gonna say a clear example is our show. When it was just spitting knowledge, nobody was trying to hear the knowledge. But as soon as some antics and laughs got in it,
that's a fact.
Everybody was starting to pay attention.
Listen,
I mean, it never fails. It never fails. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. Like I see it on social media all the time where they're like, all you podcasters and content creators, leave all the relationship drama in 2023. Mm-hmm. They said that in 2022. Mm-hmm. They said that in 2021. They like that.
Yes.
Is Real Housewives of Atlanta still on TV?
Surely
is Love and Hip Hop still on TV?
Surely is.
You know what I'm saying? Are they making new seasons of Harlem?
Every time.
You see what I mean? Like, y'all, you like this shit, so stop it.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I bet most people can't tell you what show Neil deGrasse Tyson is actually from. They just know, He the smart dude.
He the smart. That's what I'm saying, man. You like what you like. Let's not even act like it's not a real thing. But let's jump on into trivia and give away some money. I hope y'all are ready. Fitting the theme tonight for tonight's main topic about it being nostalgia night. We're reminiscing life before social media. So tonight's trivia is centered around nostalgia.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. It's time for random trivia. Oh, look who's ranting now. Make sure to drop your cash tag if you win.
All right, y'all. It's time for random trivia tonight. And listen, of course, if you're new to the show, what we do here is we give away $15 throughout trivia and 3 $5 questions. And of course, we do finish the lyrics. Now, see, like a bug and Razman in studio getting very eager to get to the buttons and whatnot. The first question is for listeners only. The first song for listeners only. All right? Y'all got 5. You all right. You're going to make it. You know what I'm saying? The first song is for listeners only. Of course, you want to finish the lyrics, so pay attention to the song. Drop the next bar in the chat. If you get it right first, you get your $5 via Cash App. Just drop your cash tag down, and we'll get you paid. So we'll start out with our first song. It's nostalgia night. We taking it back. Old heads. Only old heads.
I told you I love you. That doesn't mean that I don't care. Ooh. And when I tell you I need you, don't you think that I'll never be there? Ooh. Baby, I'm so tired of waiting. Turn my words into
Shout out to Parker and Chayo. I ain't shout y'all out, my bad.
Oh, Cupid. Oh, doesn't lie. What you wanna unless you give it. Cupid.
Did you say
Finish the lyrics? What's that? The artist? The artist is 112. Tonight's theme is boy bands. It's a throwback, reminiscent of pre-social media, I guess. Pre-super social media time. Before it was a big thing. I'm waiting in there. Podbean. Anybody got the lyrics? We might have to go in studio. I know Parker got this. Parker gotta know this. I guess we'll go in studio. We're gonna open it up.
Well, hold on.
That ain't it.
Dang it.
That ain't the next bar. That ain't the next bar. Can we take it like 10 seconds right before it cuts off? And then we'll play it again and see if y'all ready for it. Y'all got to know that. Got to know that.
So hold on, how much we gotta get?
Just the next bar. It isn't the word Cupid. That's where it's a toss-up. You would think that because it's part of the chorus.
Where am I? Trying to get back to. Yeah, no.
He's saying he don't know this song. Mr. Eli, the sax player, don't know this.
Oh, dang it.
The next one, the next bar, listen, I don't think anybody got it. I'm going to give y'all 10 seconds.
I got it.
That ain't it. That ain't it. There you go.
What?
Like a bug got it.
Because you put too much in there. You put way too much in there, bro.
Nah,
No,
you didn't
I
put the
got it.
right word. You didn't put true love.
I did put true love.
It's in there.
That's not the next. The next bar starts with true love.
It says true love won't lie,
Yeah,
but we won't know unless we give it a try.
Yeah,
It's in there.
It's in there after, but you won't know unless you give it a try. Oh, baby, true love.
yeah.
got
That's
it.
it. Like the first sentence you put in there. That's not the next bar.
I got you, but I got the next bar in there. I just got that one too.
Bruh.
You
reaching.
can't do that.
You reaching.
Bro, y'all
You reaching.
Nah.
Y'all cheating like a mug. Y'all got to do whatever y'all want.
It's okay, Ras, man. It's okay.
Listen,
Exactly.
Listen, did I not get it?
Everybody's cheating when he lose.
Did I not get it?
But when he get it, ain't no problem. Ain't no problem.
Did I not get it though?
Hypocrite. What
You
Charleston White
supposed to
called?
wite the next bar. You wrote
The
one bar
next
before
bar.
the next bar.
It's in there.
You put 2 bars before the next bar.
All right,
Oh,
listen.
y'all
We'll go to the next song
Just do
here.
whatever you
Now,
want.
if y'all don't know this one right here, I don't know what I can do for y'all.
I mean, I couldn't hear the last one clearly, but I said, okay, don't get it. But go ahead.
But you got this, CJ. Listen, you got to jump in the pie bean. No, don't
better
unmute yourself and say it. You gotta
get it
jump.
right.
Yeah, you
Tell you
got
that.
Wait. I gotta go to Podbean to type it.
to type it. Yeah, if you just unmute yourself,
Oh,
you got an unfair advantage.
You can type it in the.
So, I mean, y'all got it tonight. I guess I will.
Listen,
Because I'm too
hey,
like
man.
open Podbean all day at work. I'm just still here.
I feel you. I like you here, CJ. Appreciate
Hey,
you.
if you got it, just say it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
say
if you
it's
got it.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to
And
the next
nobody
song.
else saying nothing in Pie Bean.
Listen, they ain't
Let's
getting
get
to
it.
me. You get it.
He always comes from this.
Big hurt. I put the whole answer in. The whole wrong answer. It was the answer.
People are listening to this.
You've got your problem, baby, and I've got mine. Let's just spend it all by putting it together. Yeah.
Next bar. Come on. I know y'all was vibing with that. Mr. Eli with the sock plug must be hurt. He said he don't like the lovey-dovey stuff.
I think, yeah, it was like, yeah, when you say you love me, it don't mean a thing if you care, something like that.
I had it in the chat first, though.
Yeah, when you
okay, they got it in the chat.
When you say you love me, it don't mean a thing. Yeah, that's it. Hey, you was close. It was in the chat. Like I was reading it as you was talking. So yeah.
No, you can give it to CJ. Give it to CJ.
CJ, see, we got you. What's your cash tag? I should know.
Archie said you had it, but okay. It's like, yeah, that's
Come on, receipts.
Come on, receipts.
It's like CAROLIN 305.
Oh yeah, I see. I found it. Yeah.
Hey, like, man, we've been through this already, man. Don't play in my face.
Yeah, I always get your money. What you talking about?
Once you get it, let us know that you got it.
His last song here on Nostalgia Night. Gangsters ain't gonna get this one either.
I got it.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I'm rolling down a lonely highway, asking God to please forgive me for messing up the blessing He gave to me. I see everything clear but now. The night is black as it's ever been. Without my girl, I'ma lose it. And I pray that He just sheds His grace on me. I need just to be back with my baby. Feels like I've thrown my life away.
I know this song good, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
I don't even know the song for
I hear
real,
the song
y'all.
every
You don't know this
I
one?
actually don't know this song.
CJC know it. Finish those lyrics.
No, we have to get somebody else a chance. I was just listening to this song earlier.
They win
But
your
yeah,
money.
go
They
ahead,
wouldn't give
somebody
you a
else.
chance. They wouldn't give you a chance.
Dang, I should have took my last one in because I don't know this song.
Yeah, you did take your. I sent it to you.
No,
The
I meant
first one.
I meant the other one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my first one. Oh yeah.
It just said, try to make them easy. Thought that was easy. You know.
Should play some. Girl, let's just get married. I just want.
Yeah, they would have knew that too. But then it's too easy. I mean, you ain't even got to try it at that point. Ain't even got to try. Well, listen, I'm gonna give you all 10 seconds. If nobody,
Play one more time.
We'll play the last 10 seconds of that clip.
Sheds His grace on me. I need just to be back with my baby. Feels like I want to throw my life away.
Give them 10.
10 seconds. You want
9.
We got this. I might as well use it.
Yeah, why not? Listen, I'll keep my 5.
Actually,
All right, time is up.
Say
Time
it.
is up.
Come
Nah,
on.
It's all good. We'll save it for the next time.
We'll say, listen, I'll say them $5 for the next one. Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now,
Who is a wild boy? You still doing me like that?
Wagwan.
Oh, May Man in the building?
I'm in the building.
I hear you. All right, y'all. It's time for the main event tonight. Listen, what we're talking about is just nostalgia night. It's reminiscing life before social media. You know what I'm saying? Old head vibes. And what got me to wanting to talk about this topic, I seen a tweet, and it was saying that millennials are the last generation, right, to know what life was like prior to social media. That's it. Everybody after us was born into this thing. You know what I'm saying? We're the last ones to know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and had this comparison of what life was like before, and then life is like after. And I feel like depending on your age, you were like right there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you're somebody that's 40, you've had like 20 years of both.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your childhood and up to early adulthood, you live life without social media. And then you've seen its emergence. You've seen it grow to be an everyday staple of life. Like, life is so different. I guess I've lived long enough. I'm 36.
Right.
So I've been here. I got to see it. It's so much different. Like, there's no mystery. There was no mystery, now. Like, now you can have information instantaneously. Like, if you feel like I'm taking too long to say something, you could Google the rest of the story. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a long story no more. Like, if you guess what happened? They can just tell me who it was involved in, and I can Google that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta play guess who with you.
Or when people try to tell you directions, yeah. So what you want to do is turn.
Give me text me the address.
Your address.
You know what I'm saying? It's a life now that there's no mystery to nothing. It's all instantaneous, and like, I feel like I just wanted to take some time to reminisce about life prior to that. Mm-hmm. There was intrigue. There was mystery. Mm-hmm. Like, you had to describe your Christmas gifts to your friends before y'all went back to school and seen each other. Mm-hmm. If y'all wasn't the kind of friends that would walk to each other's house and whatnot, they would be telling you what it is and how cool it looks like, and what characters you could play with on this game or that game. Like, it was so different. It was such a different time. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of mystery. There was mystery even in dating. There was the chat line. Mm-hmm. Like, you didn't know what these You know what I'm saying? You didn't know if you was gonna meet a ogre or you know what I'm saying, or somebody beautiful. You just hoped. You know what I'm saying, that things was gonna work out.
Right.
You know, and you hoped it was as pretty as they sounded, but it wasn't always the case.
Bro.
You know, sometimes I know some guys that had to do some drive-bys. No guns involved. You had to be like, be over here at this corner, you know. You just ride by in the car and be like,
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? CJ know about the drive-bys, man. Like, you had to roll through and be like, what color shirt you got on? You gonna have a red shirt on, right? Damn, that was ugly. That was an ugly one. Keep going.
Oh my
Hit the gas. It was a different kind of life, man. And sometimes I just miss it. I miss the like the suspense. You know what I'm saying? The suspense of, like, you know, not knowing everything right away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not having everything just so accessible to you, not knowing what folks had for breakfast on social media, like the foolishness that you know about, the stuff you know about celebrities now, you would have never known.
Or people who's just vlogging their life, what they do every day, get up and
you know what I'm saying? Like, set these cameras up to show you what shopping at Target is like. You know what I mean? Like, it was so. It was such a different world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, such a different world, man. And like today, it's post social media. It's like
toxic,
an overload of information.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you give everybody an opinion, you gotta like sort through the foolishness to try to find
Mm-hmm.
sense. You know, back then, if you were dumb, you just kept your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody locally told you were dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but you could be dumb and belong to like a dumb group community.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could be a million deep dummies and got a voice out here.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody's telling nobody that they dumb, because they all dumb together as a group. You know, we can get you fired because we don't like how you said that. It's wild how much like social media has changed the landscape of things. Like, you know, just reminiscing on some things that were good, I really enjoyed. Like when the personal CD player, I don't know if y'all have one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the portable CD player?
Mm-hmm. The Walkman.
Of course. And the MP3.
And then,
MP3.
yeah, prior to the MP3, you know what I'm saying? We had the portable CD player. And if any bump on the bus would happen, your CD would skip. You know what I'm saying? And then you get the one with the anti-skip and things was good.
Mm-hmm.
You was like, yo, this is wild. Technology's so good. You used to have to go to the store and like you could listen to the music prior to buying the CD. A little bit. They play like 30 seconds at FYE or whatever type of store you was into. It was just good times, man.
And
good times.
Something that Will Smith said on a song that he remixed, Mike, 65 million records sold, and he was like, it was before, you know, you had to buy CDs.
You had to buy CDs.
You had to go to the store and buy it.
Yes.
Way before all the streaming sales. I'm like, yes.
It was a thing for you back then to get the explicit copy of something.
Mom had to be there with you sometimes.
Yeah, you couldn't just buy it. Couldn't just buy it. Like it was, man, such a different time, man.
You know, I miss about before social media, being outside. I feel like I was always outside in the back, in the
Stayed outside
in the bushes. I was always outside.
I was too, though. We played football. Me and Rasmus played football in a thing now that's overgrown with trees and like it was flat.
Come on.
And the dude mowed it because we played football back then. You know what I'm saying? We have, you was there. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I played before.
Yeah, you played. Yeah. Play a little football.
You were there too.
I think I took somebody bigger than me down once or twice.
Once or twice? Yeah. I remember that. Remember you handing the ball over to the defense one time too. Take it back. Take it back.
Look how he remember that, but he ain't gonna mention no good times y'all had.
He did his own tooting of the horn, You know, he builds them up, I break them down. The same way he do me.
I will never.
That's love. Talking about some other things that me personally, that I missed was like Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know if y'all did that, but it was a thing for me. Saturday morning cartoons was it. And it was lit. It was everything you wanted.
Yeah.
It started off with the real like Bugs Bunny and
Looney
stuff.
Tunes.
The Looney
Yeah,
Tunes, you know what I'm saying?
exactly. And they had Animaniacs.
And come on.
Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before Saturday night, it used to play throughout the week if you had Fox Sports or 4Kids.
Big time. You know what I'm saying? They had this like show. I don't know what the name of it was, but it's like it was like Speed Racer with all these different, kind of like Speed Racer with all these different cartoon characters. Every episode was like they're racing to the finish line, and they had these.
I think you're talking about F-Zero. I think you're talking about F-Zero.
That might be that. It might be. See, you know what I'm talking about. Right. Like these were good times. You had to be alive long enough to do that. Shout out to Kathy for joining us too, Kathy Sky. She's a young buck though. She might not be able to go back to nostalgia with us.
She older than me.
Yeah, she might know a little something.
Legs make you younger.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
Y'all
Saturday
still
morning
young.
cartoons, like shows. Me and Razman was talking about this last week. If you didn't get off that bus and get your ass in the house, you would. If you missed the episode of Dragon Ball Z back then, you missed it forever. It wasn't no replay.
Like you couldn't miss nothing.
Ain't no TiVo, nigga.
You had the VCR back then.
You had the VCR. Yeah, like there was nothing you could do.
When you got to school the next day, everybody talking about it. You ain't seen it.
You ain't seen the shit. And you'll never see it.
Nope.
Not that you just didn't see it today. You ain't gonna see it ever. Nigga, you had to be there. This is why I wasn't doing homework. You got me. If I got a choice between seeing Goku versus Frieza.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where he went Super Saiyan for the first time?
Yeah.
I seen it.
And that
I seen it when the whole world seen it at the same time.
That lineup was serious though,
It
bro.
was.
Listen, you had like right when you got home, you had Batman and Superman. Then after that, you had Power Rangers came on at like 4:30 or something like that. I remember that.
Come on.
Couldn't miss, listen to that.
Man,
and I never told anybody at school that I was watching Power Rangers faithfully.
Listen, you couldn't, but
miss
we
it.
all watched it. Rita and Zara.
Yeah, I come to find out everybody watched it.
Everybody.
watched it.
Aye, Zordon. The Rangers lead you. Ah. Hey, she hit the robot better than anybody ever did. She was on point. I don't know who was behind that costume, but what's her name? Alpha?
Yeah, Alpha.
Alpha was better than dude from the Dave Chappelle skit. Killing it with the robot. She was on point. But yeah, you had to have the lineup. Power Rangers. Then
Got
you
to
hit
school like, man, I ain't watched that. Y'all watch Power Rangers, yeah.
y'all kids.
Yeah.
Y'all still watch Power Rangers. Come on.
See,
No,
last
all y'all
episode,
watched
bro.
it.
But you know what I miss? I miss like the aura that celebrities had. Like you know when they had access to them that easily. It was like every time you see them, I just saw like Tupac. Imagine him now in social media time. And like every time you saw Pac somewhere, you say, I just see them. Like you missed them, and like you're like, damn, I missed him. I'm not gonna have a chance to see him. Like for the next, like that missing and that whole aura that celebrities had, that not easy access and not knowing everything about their life or what they're doing every second.
Come on.
That was something special.
Big time.
Facts, because I feel like if I saw one now, because I see him on social media all the time, I'm like, oh,
You would
okay,
think
cool.
you know them.
I'll be like, okay, cool, what's up? I keep moving. Because it's like, I can just look on you on Instagram your whole life.
I miss thinking things were certain things was real. Listen, I thought John Carl Van Damme could really do
Kick
some real
ass, man.
You feel me?
Come
I
on.
thought he was really out here doing
Bloodsport?
some stuff, you know?
Listen, they don't make movies like that. Three Ninjas. Listen, I was there with them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like Three
I was
Ninjas.
there with Airbud.
I tried to
With
show
Air
my
Bud,
I tried to
exactly.
show my son Three Ninjas. He didn't get it. I was like, I said, look at this Chinese dude with the gold hair. Listen, look how they acting. I said, isn't this good, son? He was like,
They'll never understand how good it was
Who remembers Xena, the warrior princess?
Come on, brother. Come on.
What'd she say? Yeah, or whatever she used to say.
Yep, with the rings,
rings.
throwing them little rings and boomerang rings.
I don't remember.
Who thought she was sexy though?
Man,
come on.
Listen.
Come on.
One of my first crushes after Topanga. Topanga was like my first TV crush.
She still looked the same.
Yeah, I've seen her recently.
Yeah.
Bad to the butt.
Good.
Yeah.
That's so bad. I don't care what y'all say. I was like, that dude's stupid.
Yeah, boy.
Come over my house, I'll show you something, Topanga.
Hey, Corey was messing up.
Corey was slipping,
the whole time I was sitting there. He don't know what to do with that.
He don't know what to do.
He don't know do all that.
Doing all that Topanga?
No, you know who really fumbled it? Urkel when he upset Myra.
Oh, come on,
Myra.
It's like, you want Laura?
Myra
You got Myra sitting right here.
Myra was the one.
Topanga 42 years old now.
42 years old?
Yeah.
42 years young.
And man, I'm telling you.
Like fine wine, boy. Yeah. We all just have to take a deep breath.
One more person I view as that, and I know, everyone hated her for one reason or another. Stacey Dash.
Oh, she opened her mouth. She was everything.
She didn't age a bit. I was like,
Clueless, she was the one.
She was the one.
Yes.
Yeah, she didn't do no wrong in Clueless.
and she was playing a teen. And how old was she in that movie? Like,
I
what?
don't know.
She had to have been older. I know she wasn't a teenager.
She wasn't a day over.
Listen, I was never attracted to dumb girls, but that was one of the. Listen, her and the girl from Family Matters.
I know who you talking about too.
The girl
from the dummy.
The dummy.
The fine.
No. The girl from
Stacey Dash with the
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Hillary.
Her and Hillary.
I ain't like Hillary.
The two dumb ones.
You
Those are the only dumb girls I like.
I was actually all day, bro.
Listen, I was laughing when Trevor fell and he was, will you marry me? Bro, I don't know why I laughed the first time it happened. It was supposed to be a serious thing. That was too funny.
I can't.
Love, man. Love kills out there. But yeah, it was a crazy lineup.
Oh,
The Simpsons, had to watch that too.
just speaking of like Fresh Prince, like the quality and like the relatability to the Black sitcoms before social media, to me, like that time, like in the 90s and early 2000s, I miss that.
Yeah, because remember
like
they used to have
world, living single. Like I love.
Yeah, they used to have
man.
the lineup.
The theme
on-
song for Living Single, I wish I could. Living.
Come on.
Y'all remember they used to have the black lineup on ABC? There used to be a black lineup of just black shows.
No, that was the WB. Listen, they put
it was
all
on
the
ABC.
black folks on the WB.
It was Family Matters and like two other black shows used to be on ABC's. Used to be on ABC. And remember they used to call
Hang
it
with Mr. Cooper.
Remember they used to have a song for it. It was TGIF on there on ABC.
Oh, thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. And it used to be a lineup of black shows. Listen, you don't get that on like premiere TV
television,
anywhere.
No. On live TV, nah. You get one black show.
Well, they said, nigga, y'all. I mean, sorry. They said y'all got BET.
Exactly. That's all you get.
Take it over
Now
there.
they show us in ignorance. Like back then, they used to show like family stuff and like love and life lessons.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And now it's just like you said, ignorance. It's just antics. It's
While we reminiscing, I want to go back and I want to see, by show of hands, y'all show me in the chat if I wasn't the only one that stayed up past their bedtime to see Tales from the Crypt. Have you ever seen Tales of the Crypt?
I don't even know what that is.
Tales from the Crypt. Am I alone?
That's before my time.
Tales from the Crypt. How old are you?
I didn't like it.
Man, I love them weird stories.
I'm 29.
I used to stay up
29.
and watch,
You young buck.
I used to stay up and watch Discovery Channel, man. With the animals
Tales of
and
the
stuff.
Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt.
I bet
Yeah.
my husband watched it. I
probably
bet you
watched
he
it.
did.
He probably watched Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Like it had this weird skeleton looking thing with gray hair that would host it, and then it would show these, like, it would always be weird short stories.
Now, I was watching Space
It
Ghost.
was like
Goose Coast to Coast.
Oh, Space Ghost from Coast to
He
Coast.
talks about that a lot. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
One last show before we like really, I guess, move on from this nostalgia moment. If
Oh,
nobody else is having this
I have a
moment-
show.
What's that?
I have a show. Y'all remember?
Hey, he said stayed up for BET Uncut. Didn't we all?
Man.
Show me what that thing smell like. I'm trying to get it tonight. Oh, let me show you what that thing smell. What else? What? That was the first time. Oh, skeet. Didn't even see that. Ah!
I can't.
But like about you got a show?
No, I was saying like a reminiscing on a show. I don't have a show.
What is
Goosebumps. Come on. Who would watch Goosebumps?
I watched Goosebumps.
Yeah,
It was
that was
pretty
good.
good.
What's your show?
My favorite. It's an old show.
Oh, Rocky and Bullwinkle?
No, it's before everybody's time.
What you say,
What?
show?
The Twilight Zone.
Ah, okay.
That's my show. I loved it. I loved watching it as a kid. Like that would be one of the few things I could watch, and like different movies because we only had like the VHS tape.
Yeah.
We were living in New York in the basement, man.
Yeah. It was different.
Reminiscing them times.
Them times,
And if
man.
like the VHS thing didn't work, you had to like rewind it and
Rewind it.
come on. I missed that.
Listen,
I miss watching.
Yeah.
Like we used to watch Martin as a family, and
Right.
I really miss that because like the whole family would get around the one TV we had,
Mm-hmm.
and we would watch Martin and laugh together. And listen, you know, Martin was always doing like them sexual innuendo jokes and stuff like that. So me and my sister, we had to sneak and laugh at those. Like,
I tell you,
we
what,
act like we didn't know what was going on. I don't know what they talking about.
listen, I thought my friend was rich when we was kids. They had the big screen.
Nice.
Listen, back in the day, the big screen was a status symbol.
Mm-hmm.
If you had that big ass TV, you were somebody.
Come on.
I was like, y'all want to see it on the big 54-inch Hitachi? Listen,
With the back extend down
The big-
with the big
back.
with the big booty on the back.
big booty on the back.
It took 4 of your friends to have one of them big screen TVs. I was thinking about this the other day. Where did all those go? And who the hell moved them?
Oh, I moved a lot of. I got rid of a lot
They
of
were at the
those
same
TVs.
place as Blockbuster.
To the trash, huh?
To the trash.
Boy.
I had a lot of customers that was just like,
Okay.
we just need you. We'll pay you anything, man. Just get it out of here.
Get this big Mitsubishi out of here.
Hey, when I first met my wife, she had one. And I was like, hey, I don't even know what we did with that thing. I think we may have left it there. I don't know.
Man,
It
that's
was
what
big.
everybody did.
It was big. It was dark. You couldn't see it.
Yep.
It's terrible.
It comes with the house. Listen, it comes with the house. It's part of it. You buy this house, it's yours.
It's
I was
yours.
like, well, who thought this was a good idea?
As is with this team.
With this TV.
One last thing. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Yep.
My daughter took me back to 1997 when we were watching Good Burger at the house the other
Good
day.
burger, home of the
Oh,
good
good
burger.
burger,
Can I take you hard?
Oh my gosh! And at the song at the end, curse going jail, curse going jail, curse going jail, 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 curse going jail. I just started singing it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a throwback. I loved it.
Man, I'm telling you, nostalgia is good, man. It was a different time. Life was more intriguing, and things were a lot different. Thanks, Resman.
And don't forget, chips was $4 for $1.
Come on,
man.
we,
$4
man,
for $1 chips. You talking about something that you took us back, bro.
come on. Now it's what, $1.25? Don't make no damn sense.
For one of them little tiny bags.
Come on.
With more air in it and less chips.
Now we're gonna get into inflation. Let's not even.
Yeah,
A lot more air in it.
man, Mr. Eli with the Sykes plug came in good right there. We used to go to Blockbuster every Friday. We did. It was a thing. Blockbuster was pop. That's where you met people at.
Radio Shack too.
Radio, don't even talk about it.
I got my first computer from Radio Shack. It's still here.
Man, I learned how to build stuff from Radio
Come
Shack.
on.
All them little Y splitters and stuff now. It's why I have a studio now. I learned that stuff at Radio Shack.
Mhm.
The guy at Radio Shack knew everything.
Come on.
He was like, "What are you trying to connect?" Well, I was trying to do this, and here's what you need. It was like Ace for technology.
Mhm.
They don't have that now. If you don't know what you're doing, ain't nobody finna tell you nothing.
Nope. They're gonna be like, you can YouTube it and Google it.
Google it.
People
Yeah.
love saying that. Google it. It's like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna do the work for you. That's enough nostalgia for right now. Listen, I got a new thing I wanted to try before we bring it into next season. It's a new segment, a new thing. You might see it from time to time. It's called the Question of the Day.
Question of the day. You really love me. Yeah. Question of the day. Do you think about me? You really love me.
So today's question of the day, right? And it's a new thing. We're trying it out here, and feel free to answer in the chat. And of course, those in studio, you give me your answer as well. Here's the question: You got three choices: as A, B, or C. Which one of these things are you choosing? And you can only have one. A, a loyal partner, meaning that you two are going to be together forever, married. You know they'll never cheat on you. They'll always love you. Everything's great, happily ever after. Person of your choice. A. B. $8 million cash. Your money. C. Free food for life.
A.
A. You want the happily ever after with love.
With my husband, you darn right.
Okay, you take the A. I'm telling you. Mr. Eli with the socks plug said, is the money tax free? Whether it's tax free or not, tax it like lotto money. Give me $3 million out of the 8. I'm taking B. I'm taking the cash. They say money can't buy love. I don't give it. It can show buy some happiness.
Talk about it.
It might not buy love.
I don't think it can buy happiness. I think it can make life
You a damn
easier.
liar.
It can't buy happiness.
Tell me one day that
Then why
you've
all
been
these-
broke and happy at the same time.
Then why are these rich people over here depressed and suicidal?
I don't know. But money is one of them things where it said money don't make you happy.
You
but
better know why.
But everybody got to find out for themselves. Like it's one of those type of things. Let me get the money and let me see.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll see if it. All I need is that PlayStation in peace, you know. And I'm good. I'm good. Damn the free food for life. I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing that instead of out of my account in Grubhub. It'd be out of the $3 million after they tax it. It's 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give me the money.
I agree with you on that one. I'll take
Someone saying B. You say love.
I say love.
Because you already have it. You wouldn't want to give it up or chance it.
Me, I'll
Absolutely
say A.
A.
Hey.
CJC want the love. All right.
The reason why, kind of like how rare it is to find that perfect partner.
Come on.
Now we all can say the money be like that, but to find like the person like perfect, people still wonder if that person's still out there for them.
Come on.
Listen, most people that are in love now wasn't looking for it when they got it, right? So that lets me know you can stumble across love. I don't know many people that have ever stumbled across $8 million,
right,
tax free, ever in their life.
Mercy.
I'll take my chances.
Lotto winners do, and see, look what happens.
And,
I ain't like
think about it too. You're not gonna be a lone person. You ain't gonna have nobody who's loyal, so you can't, operate like you can't trust these people. You know what I'm saying? You just have your fun.
But you're gonna
enjoy your life.
Be by yourself, cause like Boop said, you can't trust nobody. If you ain't got loyalty.
You ain't gotta trust them too much. You know, they're gonna do whatever.
I ain't trusting them with nothing important.
They're gonna do whatever you tell them to do because you got all that money. Them girls gonna be lined up. They're gonna be a whole bunch of pick-me girls looking at artists and like, hey, what you need me to do? You want me to go take the trash out?
Well, they won't, because you'll have the $8 million too. You'll be like, listen, what do you offer you? $10? I give you $20.
Nah, I'm like, take this money, then come talk to me.
It is what it is.
Come vent to me, be like, man, your cousin got on my nerves. I'm like, okay, come here, let me talk to you real quick.
Here's my thing. Having $8 million is great, but I think it depends on what you do with it. If you just blow it and like you don't do anything with it, because that's just a one-time payment. It's not like $8 million every year.
You do understand.
The love of your life is so y'all die, or one of y'all could die, or something can happen to one of you.
No, not could. One of y'all will die.
Eventually, yes.
I do believe in the one to a casket thing.
Yeah.
You don't get to hold hands and be like, hey, boom, Same time, I don't know you.
Hey.
You don't die together.
Nah.
You die separately.
And
So
nobody know when that time's gonna happen. So you pick the. I know you already in the happy
That's
place.
Romeo and Juliet.
But look,
yeah, exactly.
For those of you who are in the happy place, great, right? But let's say you wasn't, right? And you picked the everlasting love, and that everlasting love lasts you all of 2 months, and then you look to your left and you see Artiste with $8 million. You're gonna be like, wait, yeah.
On the yacht, like, shake that ass, girl, let me see what you got. But I should have taken the money. They should have never gave me
I'm his sister, so I'm gonna just be like, let me hold something.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got you.
But the same thing with the money, you know.
I would for you.
Somebody can rob you, so everything is like it's all about what makes you happy
Can't rob me for
temporarily.
$8 million.
Nah, they better
It ain't
not.
all gonna be in the same spot. At
Well,
most,
they better
at most you're gonna get the handful I brought into the strip club, and that's about it.
They
I'm
better
like,
not.
you got it, big dog. Just don't shoot.
They better not.
The hospital bill will be more than what you stole.
Hey, don't let nobody know you got it.
Hire that security detail.
Nah, I wouldn't do that, man.
Hey,
Keep a
nobody
low
got to know
profile.
you got the money, and that's it. You know.
Keep a low
Just
profile.
be a hardworking man like you are now, and that's it.
We got 3 that say, "Give me the money." I'm intrigued to see what Kathy Scott would say.
I think she would say, "Give me the money too," because she a hardworking woman.
Yeah, she might say, "Give me the money." You know, nobody said free food for life though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
But
good.
that's easy as long as you know how to cook and shit. Like, come on.
But listen, love won't get you free food, you know. But the $8 million kind of
Break
covers
that
the
happiness to live longer.
I don't know.
I feel like B covers A and C.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because while they might not love me, they'll do anything. They'll do exactly what a person that loves you would do.
Yeah, they'll fake
until you run out.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah,
you're not gonna run out. You're not gonna
Or
run
they
out.
suck you dry. It's
Well, good.
And then leave.
Listen, I'm
Don't
trying to
let
go
them-
out like Kevin Samuels. I want to go out right
Heart
in
attack in
right
the
in the
middle.
thick of it.
Damn.
Get me dry. Do what you got to do.
Damn.
Like, you know, we all gonna go some kind of
If
way.
you put it in the right account, you ain't got to worry about running out.
And there you go. Yeah, and buy you some stocks. Man.
Yeah.
I love stocks. It's money grown. But that was a question the other day. It seems like B and A 50-50 battle.
Yeah,
kinda.
I think B got it.
B got it.
Yeah.
60-40.
Because only 2 people want to ever the love of their life. That was CJC and Like a Bug.
Word.
Everybody was on B.
There you go.
And then got this guy. She didn't have an answer at the moment. So I wonder what Rasmus said, because I know, you know.
Yeah, Rasmus's still there, liking the show. Depending on who he's around, it's gonna be A or B. If he's alone, it's B.
So to run it back, because you're just not tuning in, Rasmus, let me see. Make sure he's still
The
there.
question of the day is right now. It's a 3-way. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. Let's jump into Ranting Time, and then we'll close things out.
All right.
It's your time to shine. Let's your rant be heard around the globe. It's ranting time on Look Who's Ranting Now.
Well, I just feel that we're all made exactly the way we're supposed to be.
Don't be scared.
You
We
skip
don't
out on
bite.
this question.
Call in now. The lines are open.
I know, hell no, I'm a Christian, and you ain't gonna sit there and blame God for how you look.
Caller, you are now live on Look Who's Ranting Now.
I got one. Listen, check it out, folks. Everybody that ain't for you. Feel me? If you out here doing what you're doing, let that shit ride. Be you. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that got a problem with it.
Man, the rant of the century. Man, he had from the tree out here. Of course, it's time for Ranting Time. If you do got a rant or something that you want to rant about or get off your chest, not trying to play on words from Breakfast Club, but something you just want to talk about, you know, feel free to do so now. Of course, the lines are open. You can call in via Twitter Spaces or, of course, through Podbean as well.
I have a rant.
All right, you got it. And then CJC, you're next via Twitter Spaces.
Mine is very short and to the point. It's almost Christmas season, and I am so excited, y'all. This year went by super motherfucking fast. Like, it was just January, and now it's almost Christmas, and my bank is like, oh, child.
It's the real deal.
Woo! But I'm so excited. It's Christmas season. I'm getting all my presents together. It's gonna be a great time. It feels festive this year. Like last year, it didn't feel festive, but this year it is definitely Christmas, and I love the season.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's into it this Christmas season, no doubt. CJC, you got it, man.
When like a buck said, "Ooh, child," I said, "Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier." Oh, my rant today is why do Charles God don't understand when people are stressing and don't give us the time to basically de-stress? Because some jobs, like I said, like some jobs you'll get like 50, 75 to 100 inbound calls per hour, and they're like, "Why are you tired? You keep on working." Basically, like, why you basically can't keep working? Why you keep on complaining? And I said, why you don't try doing this job? And then you'll see how you feel at the end of the day. They said, no, we pay you to do it. So I just be getting tired of these people, like, keep on saying, like, they don't understand why we stress, why we need time to basically just decompress or basically, like, just rest just for 5 minutes at least. But it's like, oh, you gotta get back to work, or you gotta keep working nonstop for 8 hours. Don't breathe unless your break is there. So yeah, I just be tired of that stuff. But that was my rant for the day.
Man, listen, you dropped the truth on that one. Another thing is, like, the most dangerous person in the world is a person that's in a relationship they don't like, where their home life is in disarray. They go to a job they don't like. They drive through traffic on the way to get to a job they don't like. Drive through traffic on the way back to a home that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? That person asked them to stop in the store to get something during the middle of peak shopping time. You know, and then they stop in the driveway for them 30 minutes before they can even go inside the house because they got to decompress and just ready themselves for the other half of the brutal day, and their only piece of sleep. If you know anybody like that, leave that person alone. I'm telling you.
Ticking time bomb.
Ticking time bomb. What I mean by leave them
just
alone.
Take one thing and it's over.
Just one thing. And I don't mean like don't ever talk to them. I mean don't be the match that lights up this propane tank.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? They a ticking time bomb. Try to relieve a little gas from them or something. You know, try to make their life easier. Don't give them no shit. These people are already going through it.
Come on.
You know, this is a future situation. You know, just tick, 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 tick.
Woo!
That's why in traffic, like I used to be, like it was an aggressive thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody stealing on me with the lanes or the you know, being the aggressive driver and all of that stuff. It ain't worth it.
Nope.
It's somebody in there that'll die for that spot.
Come on.
And I won't. You know what I'm saying? Like I won't even shoot for the spot.
Nope.
You know, I don't want it that bad. I just want to go home. You know, and if that's what you want to do, leave folks alone. You don't know what they're dealing with. I've seen people get out at red lights, do all kind of crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. Wow, beat on people's window, ready to risk it all.
Because of traffic.
Because of traffic. It wasn't traffic. It's everything else in their life.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. You don't know what the person in the car behind you or in front of you is doing. This little hand wave, if you cut somebody off, act like you tell them thank you or something. Like, just peace be easy. Because folks out there is going through shit. You don't know.
And everyone is feeling like the brunt of how our economy is right now. Everybody on edge and everybody tired. Everybody is tired. I know I used to be that aggressive driver too, and like I'll like be cursing them out in my window. Now I'm just like I'm listening to music, having a good old time. You ain't getting mad at me because I'm having a great old time in my car.
Listen, I won't even know if you're mad because I be listening to that song I was listening to earlier, that Take Heed by Young Guy. I'll be in there jamming.
Mm-hmm. Have my whole concert in my car.
Yeah, or listening to some podcast, like, or listening to Patrice O'Neal, Black Phillip Cope, or whatever. Like, I'll be listening to that. Got to refresh myself every year, stay on top of your game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get soft out here. You know, like, it's stuff I listen to. It keeps me energized and whatnot. Like, you got to, like, just relax. Folks be going through a whole lot out there.
Absolutely.
A whole lot, and you don't want to be the thing that like just kicks everything off. My rant, just me personally, like a PSA. Don't be out here making new connections from here until the 24th of December. Listen, I know, like, we all want to make friends and meet new people, and I don't need no new nothings from here up until the 25th or 6th. You know what I'm saying? Meet me at the New Year's Eve party. I don't need no new friends. Don't let no exes slide back in. Don't let nobody hit you with the, what you doing, gift exchange. Ain't no exchanging of nothing but bodily fluids. I hate to be like that, but it is what it is. Won't be no exchanging of no gifts. And it ain't a money thing, it's a principle thing. Don't hit me up in December around Christmas time. Tell me how you been. Good or bad? What's it matter to you?
I was good all year.
You know what I'm saying? Don't, let's not talk about it now. It's over already. Hit me up in January. You ain't getting no gift. Out of here.
You can hit me up in December. I'm still not getting you no damn gift.
Exactly.
I don't want to.
I feel you. You know, but just don't be out here trying to make no new connections. If y'all just started dating in December, don't do it. Don't do it, Bloodbath. I'm telling you, do not do it. Because she might not know you in January. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Things are smooth now. You know, pull a move on your ass.
I have a question. I have a statement and a question to kind of piggyback off your rant. You said like no new friends and no new connections in December. I'm over here thinking no new friends, no new connections until my daughter graduates because I ain't got time to be fitting in someone else in my schedule. Right. So I have a question for our producer, Boom, who has an endless amount of friends and like always doing something. How do you balance it and have energy for all that?
Good question. Put him on the spot. Let me turn this mic up.
You gotta turn me up. I'm good.
No, all the way to the max.
So the thing is, if you call yourself somebody's friend and you want them to be present in your life when you do things, you just gotta make the time to be present in their life if you can. Sometimes you can't make it, but if you can't make it, just communicate that. Mm-hmm. And I use my calendar. So I just came from a birthday dinner, and I also was at a mixer prior to that. So, you know, I'll be moving and grooving. But if you
where were your kids
ahead,
at?
And you just plan ahead, you can do whatever you want to do.
Who was watching your kids while you was doing that?
Man, if I had kids, I was living like a bug. She like pets and everything like that. So I think I'm getting a dog and just living it like a bug, you know, 24/7.
She would love you for that.
No, see, I may allow her, but Karen gonna be like, "Hey, you left something."
I remember that day.
Hey, boy, that was hilarious. We still talk about that to this day.
Yeah.
I get it. Like you want to be, you know, there for their milestones, like they are for yours, right? And you want to communicate if you can't do something. And so I had to have a talk with one of my close friends. Like me and her have an understanding. Mm-hmm. You know, like we hook up about 2 times a year, but we text each other like, "Hey, what's up? Albert, you alive? Yeah, I'm alive. All right, cool." Like we're like that, right?
That's good.
Like we don't have to be on top of each other's ass all the time. So I was talking to her. I was like, "How do you handle having so many friends?" Because I remember when we first met, she was like, "Girl, I can't take on no more friends," and I was like, at first I was like offended, like, "What do you mean? You know, like I think I'm cool people." And she's like, "I can't take on no more friends because I feel like there's so many, I can't keep up with everyone." But now that I'm at this stage in my life, I understand what she's saying. And I had to ask her, I was like, "How do you handle this?" She's like, "Well, I just tell people, you know, if I can't make something, I say, look, I'm feeling overwhelmed at the moment. So unfortunately, I can't make this event. But, you know, still think of me in the future. But right now, I just can't do it." And I was like, because I also deal with being a people pleaser. So I don't want nobody upset at me.
I heard something here recently. I find myself, I would categorize myself in that people pleasing category. Like there was somebody on TikTok. I say that so that you don't take offense to what I say next.
What?
Somebody on TikTok went on there and said that people pleasing behavior is actually manipulative.
Wow.
And it's not like a good thing. Mm-hmm. Like it's like somebody trying to control the outcome. So they give you whatever it is that you need so that you can't, be like mad or upset with them or whatever. And I was like, man, I really had to think about that. And I was like, I think they didn't take into it into the equation like intent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you intending to do?
Right.
Are you being nice to somebody because you're being nice? Are you saying what you're saying because you mean it? Or are you saying this so that they can't react any other way than how you want them to?
Mm.
But I had never heard anybody say that in my life, that being people pleasing was manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like that was wild. Like how does that even fit in the same thing?
I can't see somebody looking at it that way because they probably dealt with somebody who was doing everything they asked them to, and then the one time they said, "No, I don't want to do this," it was like, "Oh, but I done this, I done this, I done this." You know what I'm saying? So maybe in that scenario,
throwing
I
it
can
back
see
in their
that.
face.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't really. I can say that I 100% agree with that statement because I don't consider myself to be a people pleaser. But
no shit.
No,
no shit. An asshole's not a people pleaser.
No, but the thing about it is, though, people that are close to me, I try to always be present, and I try to do for them, what I know they will do for me, if not more, because it's like, why say that you love somebody and not be supportive or you know what I'm saying? Like, just be present. Like, it's not always what I can get out of a situation, but what I can do to make your day better, and I can just walk away without getting anything in return. And that could be day over day over day, because guess what? It's gonna be one day that you're gonna have the opportunity to show up for me, and it's not like I'm doing it in hopes that you will do this one day. It's more so like kind of like treat others how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? And
that sums it up perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? That word supportive, I think that's what, because for me, there's only so much support I can give out. I feel like I'm at my max. So like I couldn't handle another friend because I don't have any more support to give you. My support is spread thin across this certain amount of people. That's all I got.
I feel you on that, and I really felt that for a while, and why I made the infamous statement about, no, we're not friends, because my friends would know this, and that, because I viewed friendship as like
a chore.
Not a chore, but like my friends, I'm a 100%er.
Yeah,
meaning I'm in or out, but I'm not in the gray.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know exactly what we are, because either I call you or I don't. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you or I don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, with my friends, I have 2-hour conversations when I talk to bro. We might be intending to talk for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But we'll talk for an hour, guaranteed.
I have friends like that too.
Oh, but my friends, like initially when I would say that at first, my friends, they're all like that. They were all like that. So I was like, I can't have no more friends because there's not enough hours in the
day. I was struggling with that for
but there's levels to friendship, right?
Correct.
There are some friends that are very low maintenance.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There are friends that know stuff about me that no one knows, right?
Same.
And then there are friends that we're like, I don't want to say casual like it's a lesson thing, but like casual friends.
Yeah.
We talk if we're ever in the presence of each other. Like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? We're cool. We're friends. You know what I'm saying? But it is levels to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll know about them, whatever they share with me, and vice versa, and stuff like that. It isn't no malicious thing or like I intend to not do more with them. It just is what it is.
It kind of comes down to like familiarity, you know what I'm saying?
Familiarity, there you
go. And like, I operate with the same way you're saying, with layers to friends. Because if I meet you, we don't have any issues, you a friend. Like after the first time, you a friend.
I learned that from y'all.
And
hold on, not from
oh well, I can definitely say Boom for sure,
from
because
Boom.
I was like, I got 3 friends. Everybody else I just know.
If you're a friend of a friend of mine, I consider you a friend. But I'm not saying you're not somebody that I'm gonna call because I may not even have your number, and I still consider you a friend. If I see you out and about and I remember your name, I'm like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Have a little small talk and then go about my day. If you want to talk a little longer, we might be able to if I'm available. But my thing is like, everybody get that clean slate, you know what I'm saying? And my clean slate is just a friend. As a friend, that don't mean that I'm doing things for you or like buying you stuff. I'm just a familiar face that you can speak to because we know each other. We have a mutual friend that we both care about.
There you go.
And then if we can build on top of that, you can either like level it up or you can ruin it. But everybody start
as friends. Yeah. Because you got no enemies. I don't have any natural enemies.
No, I don't have enemies either. I think, like hearing everyone talk, I think I just like need to communicate. Like when someone new comes in my life, or like if we like, for example, I met someone through a close friend of mine at her party. And she was like, "Oh, you're like real," talking to me and my husband, "Y'all like real cool people. I'm having a 30th birthday on this day. Y'all should come." And I'm like, like, I appreciate you saying I'm cool people. You cool too. But it's like, my weekends are already booked up. Like I can't handle another event. So I had to be like, and honestly, on that day, it was the same day as my prima's birthday. So I was like, I can't go because I got to go to my cousin's. And, so I had an excuse that day. But I feel like for some reason, when I meet people, like they want to automatically see me again and invite me to things.
But that's a good thing. It's a really good thing that people gravitate towards you. It's just like managing, I will say that, like managing friendships is something that I have to take advice from other people that are great at it. Like this guy.
Like Boom, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like Boom, if friendships were like plants, Boom can walk around with like 2 5-gallon jugs and make sure that there's enough water for his 100 plants. You know what I'm saying? Like I can only water. You know what I'm saying? For real, I'm going to take care of my 3 bamboo plants. You know what I'm saying? And then the other ones, if you need water, you better say something. You know what I mean? Because like that's kind of how my mind operates. And but friendships it's such a great thing to have. Like to know the people that I know now, the friendships that I made, like some of the listeners. I don't know, is Parker's? Yeah, Parker's said that.
Yeah.
Parker's a friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like meeting new people and like expanding friendships. It's a blessing in life.
It is a blessing.
You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Like you get to know people. Y'all got communication. You got another set of like eyes and ears that can tell you what they've seen, heard, whatever. Give you advice and things like that. It's great. It's great. It's just the plants that need a lot of water. I feel what you're saying. There's only so much water I can carry around because out of busyness, not out of just like I don't want to.
Yeah,
just out of busyness.
Out of busyness, I have no. There's only so much time I have available.
And I think it's also about being able to communicate. What you want and don't want to do. You don't have to like give nobody excuses, but you can just be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make that. Maybe next time." And that's enough. You don't have to explain the reason why. That's why I usually operate with a calendar. And I made it to my friend's dinner tonight because she accomplished. She's about to graduate and from nursing school. She was at a birthday.
Shout out to Queen Nika,
Yeah,
the original first listener.
Yes.
Shout out to Queen.
And she gave everybody. She was telling me to tell everybody to say hi. Now she's done with school, she'll be listening again because she ain't got to eat them books no more.
Come on.
Shout out to Queen Nika.
But it's one of those things where I don't see her often. I was like, you know what? Even though I'm busy because I had 2 things already on my schedule, I was like, hey, you know what? I can come see you, but it's gonna be for an hour or less because I gotta bounce. You know what I'm saying? By 8 o'clock, I gotta be gone. She's like, I understand because I know y'all got the show on Thursdays, and she was happy with the hour. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they're probably still there eating and drinking, but it's all about just communicating what you can and can't do. And if this works for you, then I can make it work. If it doesn't work for you, then I'll just catch you at the next time. Or another situation, another. So
I feel you.
Just communicate.
Communication, definitely. I agree with that. And I know earlier I said I was like that in the sense of people pleasing. But I think more of like my personality, honestly, is like non-confrontational, which may come across as people pleasing.
That's me too.
You know what I'm saying? And folks think that non-confrontational people, like I had an ex that you just don't want to like argue or what are you afraid of? It's not a fear. Like my fear isn't for me.
Talk about it.
It's you know what I'm saying? It's for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want confrontation because I don't want to go Hulk on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can either deal with it as, melancholy middle person, not too up or too down me, or that other person. I don't have the gray area that a lot of people have that can just be like, throw a quick jab there. Like I love that Boom can check stuff with like a
professional firm, like
a professional firm, or
man.
he got so many layers to it.
Come on.
I'm not a layered individual. I'm this guy, and then fuck you up guy. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you don't want this guy, I don't got another gear other than to get violent. So let's not go there. Let's just why can't we stay here? Nobody ever wants you to deal with things like in a calm manner. Like I want to see emotion from you.
They want you to react. Yeah.
I was like, no, you don't.
Right.
You really don't.
You think you do.
Yeah.
But you don't.
This is what you like. I'm sorry. This is all I got available on the menu. I got this or go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like jail. I've never been. I got no intentions to go. We all seen a movie called Lockdown when we was teenagers. I was like, I ain't going there. You know what I'm saying? I got no time for that. None of that. I watch too many documentaries. I ain't going to jail. So I got to be this. That's all I can be. And if I can't deal with it at this level, then I'll just be like, don't even worry about it. Let me excuse myself because you want me to be something that I don't want to be. But I admire people that got all them levels to them, where they can check you at a 3.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you get level 6 with your freshness or attitude, they can check you at a 6 or 6.5.
Or 6.5.
They size it just enough for the situation, not to create a disturbance and all of that. They got a 6.5.
You know what happened one time? I had to check someone that I care for silently. It was a look. Like, I don't like attention being drawn to me, right?
Right.
We were there at an IHOP for my bridal shower, like the thing they threw for me, and I thought it was absolutely adorable. And we were waiting for a while, and she said out loud, "We've been waiting for a while. What's taking y'all so long?" I looked at her, and she was, "Oh," I'm like, "Cause we're not acting this way
Right.
at an IHOP on a day that's supposed to be like celebrating somebody else."
Joe, I don't know if it's just me. I just want to know if anybody agrees with this. I can't go nowhere with people that get rude with food staff.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? If you get rude with
food
and we order together, I will disown you like Peter disowned Jesus. 3 times I will tell that waiter, I don't know this motherfucker. I don't know this nigga. I don't know him again just in case.
Come on.
If you got to seat us somewhere separate, that's fine. You're not giving me that Timberland special. I don't want waffle fries when I ordered string fries because y'all back there stepping on them. I don't need none of that.
Come on.
Keep your mouth correct with food staff. I'll get out the car. You know what I'm saying? If I'm through a drive-thru or something and they driving, I know I don't want nothing. Depending on how they talking to them.
Come on.
Let me out. Let me out so I can walk in and talk kindly to these people.
I had to teach my daughter that. I was like, Jada, these people are making your food. You're not finna be disrespectful. Don't make no sly comments. None of that stuff.
I used to date old heads. The ones that you had to watch their spaghetti. You had to watch them make it because it might be something in it. Like, folks will play with your food. You got to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. Nah, I don't talk crazy. Nobody has got any kind of power over me in a certain situation.
Come on.
Like my food. Nah, put some respect on that. But unless anybody else got some rants, we'll close it out.
No, I just had like news. Like today I had an interview for a job. Ooh. And they said they'll let me know by next week if I'm chosen for the next stage for the Zoom interview. They just emailed me just now saying congratulations, you made it to the second round. So if I do great in the Zoom interview,
more fire! Shout out to you, CJC, man.
It would be like the highest pay I ever had. The only thing I like about it is gonna be like nonstop inbound calls.
Hey man, don't worry about it. Inbound money.
and find a way to try to.
That's a fact.
And try to, like look up ways. I wish I knew ways to like handle inbound calls and still finding time to just decompress and de-stress in between the calls, or like 15 minutes an hour, or 10 minutes an hour. I don't know how the kind of call levels are, but just trying to find ways to like do that self-care during that high stress volume.
And if you got a woman in your life, keep it to yourself. I'm telling you right now, it's always we when it's your money. So just keep it to yourself. Don't be talking about no raises and all that.
Oh, it's only me and my PS5, so I'm good.
Oh, well, there you go. Tell the PS5 everything about it.
Y'all tripping.
Go on and pre-order that GTA 6.
Every time my husband get a raise, I'm the first one.
2025.
Yeah, it's coming out 2025. Let me tell y'all something. If there's any women online still left before we close out the show, you better get your man now before GTA 6 drop in 2025. It won't be a nigga for miles and miles. Listen, there will be no hot girl summer of 2025. I promise you that. No nigga I know is going to be outside when GTA 6 goes live. Everybody will have a PS5. You better lock it down now. You choosing now. You got all of 2024. Secure the bag, shit, and secure the man. Because it's a wrap after that. Won't be no booty calls, no none of that. Calling after 9, your phone finna be dry. Enjoy the DMs now. GTA 6 drop is over for you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be slim pickings out. PSA. Just a labor of love to any woman that's out there that's single. Go on and lock them down now, because the streets is finna be empty.
Finna be quiet.
Finna be quiet out there. Well, listen, it's been a great show. Listen, I'd like to thank everybody who participated. CJC, of course, for being on Twitter Spaces with us. Kathy Sky, Eli the Sox Plug, my main man Parker in the building that joined us, of course.
What up,
Chaya was there for a little bit. Chaya was there. No doubt. Raspberry that was in the studio. Thank all of y'all. Listen, I've had a great time. I hope y'all did too. Dealing with us rambling and going on, carrying on and whatnot. Of course, shout out to Charleston White for having a clip of the night. He dropped some facts. You need to go back to the replay and catch the trending topic. There's only one. There's only one Charleston White. He hit it. I've had a great time. Join us on Tuesday night. Next week will be our last week before we go on a break. So December 14th will be the last show. We'll catch you cool cats next week.
We're live again next week at 7 p.m. CPT time.
Yeah, catch us on our season mid finale next Thursday at 8 o'clock.